Here's a baker's tip I'm giving you. If you're baking your dessert in a small electric oven, like the one I have there, you probably have limited space for baking your product. This is tall, and this mixture will rise even more, so the ceiling of your oven will be very close to the dessert. That doesn't happen in a regular stove oven because you have more working space, or in a professional oven, you also have much more room, so it won't happen to you. But in electric ovens, where the ceiling is right here and your dessert is right here, if you leave the top of your dessert in for the entire time, a recipe normally suggests, for example, 50 minutes for this one, there's a high probability that the top will become very golden or almost burnt, just the top part, because the heat is hitting it so closely that it will brown or burn it excessively. So, what I recommend is that if the recipe, for example, calls for 50 minutes at 30 minutes of baking, you should check through the window or open it if you don't have one and see how golden the top part is. If you see that it still has a normal color, that it's not golden or burnt or anything, you can leave it like that for 10 more minutes. However, if you notice that only 30 minutes have passed and the top is already very golden, or it looks like it's done, but in reality it still needs more time because when you insert a stick, it comes out with batter, then you're going to place a sheet of aluminum foil on top. You're not going to super wrap it, you're just going to lay it gently on top, a piece of aluminum foil. And that will help prevent the top from continuing to burn. It will still continue to cook because the heat will hit it from the sides and from below, but the aluminum will prevent the heat from the top from directly reaching the dessert surface. So it won't burn as it would have if you had left it without the aluminum foil. So that's the tip I'm giving you. At 30 minutes, check. And you evaluate, is the top part already how you want it to be? If so, then put the aluminum foil on and continue baking it for the remaining time of the recipe. If it's not ready at 30 minutes, then after another 10 minutes, you check it again. It all depends on the time your recipe specifies. If your entire recipe is only for 30 minutes, then at 15 or 20 minutes, you check it and decide whether to put the aluminum foil on or not. I'm giving you this tip because I'm your baker friend and I don't want you to ruin your dessert.